All right, so my room is a mess. And we on a freeze watch. Bro, what is this plan? Serviceman plans bizarre revenge plot against former coworker. Oh, snap. Trying to think where I want to go, man. Probably finna run to BJ's, bro. I used to work at BJ's, so I damn near know the menu. They got a solid little menu in there, you know. So I'm gonna get, I think I'm gonna get the filet with the shrimp scampi. And follow me on IG, man, you know. By the way, I'm not enthusiastic about fitness at all. Like, bro, even though I'm in shape, bro, I'm like, I have no interest in like making this channel about fitness, bro. Not into it. Nonetheless, for like a month, I cut carbs, bro. And I think I lost like 6 pounds. I don't weigh myself though, you know. I kind of just show up, do the work, don't be eating a bunch of garbage, you know what I mean? And it's kind of that simple, bro. Like, I mean, don't eat a bunch of garbage. I go to the gym, shit, anywhere from like 2 to 4 days a week. And I just hit the treadmill, bro. I want to start lifting though, because my arms are kind of puny, you feel me? I wanted to lose some weight first. So for the past 5 weeks, I've been doing like basically no carb, extremely low carbs, you know? I'm talking about like under 50 grams a day, bro. And in 5 weeks, shit, I done dropped like 6 pounds. And this ain't my first time like really losing weight, bro. Like, for those of y'all that know, like I did MMA when I was in my early and mid 20s. So one of the habits that I've been able to use whenever I want is cutting. You know what I mean? It's really not that hard to cut weight, bro. What's really hard for me is putting muscle on, because you gotta eat so much, bro. And it's crazy, like, I don't know, bro. I don't want food to be like I like the no carb thing, you know what I mean? Because food is easy. Don't eat shit with a bunch of carbs and you're gonna be good, you know what I mean? Food is easy. Don't eat anything with a bunch of carbs. Yeah, you know, and stay in the gym a little bit. And it doesn't have to be like this thing that like takes over your life, you know what I mean? But when you want to put muscle on, it's like, bro, like eating is like a whole thing that you have to like make sure you're getting the right amount of protein. You got to eat like so much. Like, just for me to maintain my protein levels, it's like I got to eat like 18 eggs worth of protein like every day, something like that. Like, bro, that's like a lot, bro. Like, when you really think about like how much protein, and that's just to maintain, bro. So if you're like really trying to put on muscle and all that, bro, like it's like a whole thing, bro. And I ain't got no time, bro. It's cool, you know. As long as I look good, you know what I mean? Everything's straight. I done already smoked like 3 times today. But yeah, I'm gonna get the filet and the scampi. I ain't gonna lie, I got a taste for pizza, bro. So I'm damn near about to get probably a gluten-free pepperoni pizza or something. You know, it's still gonna be a little hit with the carbs, but it's cool though, bro. Like I said, bro, like I'm just doing it for the looks, bro. Like, I'm not religious about the diet. Like, if I see something, if I see a cupcake and I feel like eating a cupcake, whoa. If I see a cupcake and I feel like eating a cupcake, then I'll eat the fucking cupcake, you know what I mean? Like, I ain't religious about none of this shit, you feel me? I'm looking for my key, which has been in my fucking pocket this whole time. All right, let's go. I fuck with these. I fuck with these little overshirts, you feel me? The texture on this motherfucker goes crazy. Every time I wear this bitch, I get compliments on it. But we're on we're on a freeze watch. So, you know, like, bro, come on now. Come on now. Bro, the texture on this goes brazy, fool. Yeah, the texture crazy on here. Okay. Yes, nigga, I'm putting on chapstick. Headphones. Oh shit, I still got my AirPod in. Bruh. This is the iPhone 17, bro. I wonder if the mic on here is picking up my voice. We'll find out. See, I damn near got on like all brown, you know what I mean? So I don't want to put on like, I don't want to wear the brown shades too, bro. I feel like it's too much brown. So we're gonna go with the Ray-Bans. And I'm not gonna lie, I forgot what these are called. Like, I forgot the specific model. But these motherfuckers was like $280, bro. And here we go. Welcome back to the Stallion, everybody. Y'all want a cold start? Cold start of the Stallion. I'll be right back. I gotta put in the location for where I'm going. Hold up. Alright, so the spot I was finna go, when I looked it up on the map, it said 9.5 miles. Now that I try to go there, who's calling me? Cancel. Alright. Now that I try to go there, it's saying it's 17.5 miles. And I ain't gonna lie, bro. I don't feel like driving 17.5 miles just to get no lunch, bro. I don't know, I damn near think I'm just finna go to Longhorn, get a steak and some shrimp over there, and I'ma go. Yeah, I'ma go. It's cool. Yeah, so I ain't in Vegas no more, man. I relocated, man. I'm in Florida now, out here in Orlando, and I ain't gonna lie, Orlando is beautiful, bro. Florida in general is beautiful, bro. It's so much more beautiful than the Las Vegas area. But I ended up coming across an extremely lucrative opportunity to relocate and do my thing out here. So I made that pimp decision and I moved across the country. Not for the first, second, but for the third time, bro. I done moved across the country. Literally across the country, bro. 3 times now. You know? But I love it out here. Yeah, I love it out here. I mean, y'all see, I got the red guts in here now. I got the red guts in a whip now. And at this point, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I don't think I really modified anything on this car, like in my older videos. But now I've done everything to it, you know. And eventually, very soon actually, I'm gonna upload a video. I really want to do like the outside walk around, because it's gonna be a dope video, bro. Cool thing about it is, at the next light, turn right. Well, actually, it's funny because of all the things that I've done to it the main thing that stands out to people is the color of it. And it was this color when I got it, you know, so I think that's kind of funny. But I've done pretty much everything to this car, especially like visually. Visually, driving this car is like driving a fucking Lambo, bro. It's pretty dope. It's kind of slow, but it's pretty dope though, you know. But the move was cool, bruh. The move was cool. I ended up getting a call from somebody. So I had like a 2-month heads up that I was actually gonna leave Las Vegas. In transition, I went to Arizona for a month. And then the next month after that, I came out here, had my car shipped out here. And I had my detail guy waiting on the car when it showed up because it was on an outside, like an open trailer. So my detail guy was waiting on it, which was dope, bro, because as soon as bro pulled up, like 30 minutes later, my guy was cleaning the whole thing, and you know, it was dope. It was really convenient not having to clean it when I was in Arizona too. Also convenient that I didn't actually have to drive it all the way to Florida, you know. I've learned a lot, especially doing what I do for a living, bro. I've learned like a lot about people, you know. I'm in a really good spot financially, which is, you know, the main reason why I modified everything onto the fucking car, you know what I mean? I'm like, well, you know, a nigga get some money, nigga gotta go do some shit to the whip. Get a new one. Lucky I ain't here for no M, boy. I done spent $250 of that shit on a whip, boy. Yeah, you gotta make a nigga decision sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Nah, but it's funny, you know, because so many people act like, so many people like look down on material for some reason, bro. And it's just one of the things that makes me happy, bro. I think, like, and a lot of car guys are different in that aspect, bro. Like, they're just different because cars just make them happier than other things, bro. Like, for bitches, sometimes it's handbags, sometimes it's fucking baseball cards, you know what I mean? Everybody has their thing that they really, really like, you know? The subtle and overt signals of wealth. Slight left. Nigga, that bitch just said slight right.
At the next light, take a sharp left.
Take a sharp left. Bro, Google gonna get motherfuckers killed. This bitch say take a slight right and then take a hard left. Motherfucker, I ain't turned anywhere yet, bro. Nah, but Florida is dope as fuck, bro. It's really nice, you know what I mean? Catching a vibe out here.
Continue on Maitland Boulevard for half a mile.
It's cool as fuck catching a vibe out here, you know what I mean? Driving around, the sunsets and shit, bro. It's beautiful, bro. It's like the cousin of California, bro. I kind of want to move to like a less busy place though. You know what I mean? Because in Vegas, bro, there's like so much tourism and all that. And I'm not like trying to be in all that no more, bro.
West for 3/4 of a mile.
Like, I'm not trying to be in like bumper to bumper traffic. Especially like when it's like the least convenient. Like if you want to drive anywhere like during rush hour times, it'll really take you like a minute to get around like where you really need to get to go, you know. And there's a lot of that in Las Vegas. I don't want to be in that little busy ass mix anymore. I kind of just want to take my little life to a slower place, you know what I mean? But I had a good time in Vegas, bro. I did really good for myself out there, you know. I climbed the ranks in my field and ended up jumping 2 levels, you know, to come out here and do my thing in Florida. So everything is all good, man. Everything is all good. I'm almost in music mode, you know. I still got a little time, bro. I still got to really get back in my groove. But I'm almost there, bro. I'm telling you, I'm almost back. I just been doing my little fitness thing, you know what I mean? Trying to lose some weight. I mean, those of y'all that don't know, I'm like into fashion now too, bro. Which I kind of always been into fashion, but now like I'm 35 years old, bro. So now I'm like, you know, it's less risky for me to try things when it comes to fashion. Men's fashion, of course, which is funny. Like women's fashion, I couldn't tell you a damn thing about it. It's like, here's step number 1 to women's fashion: have a big ass and some big titties, bitch. That's step number fucking 1. Nigga, we over here, nigga, mixing different colors, trying to make sure all the colors are matching up and all this shit. Like, okay, but we need a better amount of contrast with this fit. And nigga, bitch ain't even gotta worry about that shit. Nigga, do you have? All right, so the phone started overheating. We set it up, turned on the AC. We good, man. We back in business, man. But yeah, I'm still on my way over here. I'm like a mile away from the spot. Gonna see what they serving up in here. I already know what I want though. Like I said, I done worked in like a million restaurants, bro. I used to work at this spot, so I already know the whole menu. And I don't vouch for all the places that I personally worked for, but this spot is cool though, you know what I mean? Florida has the most beautiful neighborhoods in America, bro. Literally, number 1, bro. The most beautiful neighborhoods, bro. I'm talking about, you gotta catch a vibe in Florida, bro. Like, I be driving through the Baldwin Park area, bro. Pull through there, bumping a song that you like, bro. You know what I mean? During sunset, you know, in the springtime, and just look at all the beauty around you, bro. People are walking their fucking dogs. Dumb motherfuckers are fucking roller skating. Idiots are fucking smoking cigarettes. Bastards are eating healthy. Fuck boys are fucking jogging. I'm talking about beautiful neighborhoods, bro. And that's one of the perks about being in Florida, bro. Like, if aesthetics matter to you, if you're like a creative person and you love aesthetics, why are you in fucking downtown fucking Tulsa? You know what I mean? Like, bro, you gotta come to a spot like this, bro, where it's beautiful, bro. And it's basically like almost everything, bro. Every scenery, every day, every scenery, you know. Just a beautiful place to be, bro. Which is why so many people come here to retire and just to be here throughout the spring and summer, you know. All right, we at the spot. Gonna go in here, see what they got for your boy. And then it's one of my little scents I like rocking. I like rocking tobacco shit. That tobacco vanilla. Alright. Got my wallet. Yeah, I'm at BJ's, bro. I used to work for BJ's, but as you can see, it's beautiful. beautiful day out here in Florida, you know. Oh, bro, it's a whole fucking crowd of people over here. See if they can make something happen for your boy. Nah, so I do know that this is like one of their dead times, which is the main reason why I wanted to come here. But apparently it's jumping in this bit. It's funny, this older couple just walked in and I was standing here and they didn't notice I was there, so they literally like walked right by me and they just got seated before me. But it's cool, I ain't tripping on nothing. I didn't want to overdo it. I didn't want to walk around with a gimbal and mic'd up and all that, you know, so. What's up, boss? Just me, just one.
Just you?
Yeah.
Do you have loyalty numbers by any chance?
No. It's all right.
Let me go double check it out too. Like,
Okay. Hi. You know, I do this for a living, bro. And it's just funny when you walk in and you see everyone scrambling and it's like you're basically looking at like the most amateur rookie teams that America has to offer, trying to uphold this service, you know, to put some money in everyone's pockets, you know. And it's funny because like the company I work for now, like if I walk in, people kind of recognize me, you know. They know that the service needs to be on point. And going to regular restaurants and with people not really knowing who I am or anything, like just being like a regular guest there, it's okay.
Please watch your step.
Okay.
Can I have you guys right here?
Thanks, boss. Appreciate it. Yeah, so we're gonna do, I already know what I want. But I'll be back in a minute, y'all. Alright, y'all, so the food was fire. I had the gluten-free pepperoni pizza. I had the tri-tip, which I ain't gonna lie, bro, the tri-tip was ass, bro. And then I had the scampi shrimp. Scampi shrimp was fire. I ain't gonna lie, bro, the whole meal was, yeah, the whole meal was made. I ain't even gonna lie to you. All right, man, so lunch was a success. And we out of here. Okay. All right, y'all, so we back at the Stallion. Know what I mean? Fuck, hold on. Type in the map. Yeah, so one of the reasons why I decided to leave is just because I got a really lucrative offer to come and do my thing in Orlando, you know. So I did really good in Las Vegas, though. It was cool. But ultimately, Florida's way better, bro. Like I was saying, like, especially if you care about aesthetics, bro. Everything's beautiful out here. You know, as far as like day-to-day life, I mean, for the most part, I just been keeping it G, bro. I just been doing my little money thing. Been in the gym, of course, you know, heavy smoking, you know, and I've said this before, like, I want to quit, but at the moment, I ain't gonna lie, I just don't know how. I just ain't there yet, you know, so they understand what I'm going for. And I think people are starting to see what I mean with all that work talk, all that hustle talk. I think now people are really starting to see what I meant by all that, you know. Now, you know, we're 4 or 5 years into all this, and a lot of things have changed, you know. A lot of shit's changed. Honestly, most people are just satisfied exactly where they're at. I don't know how many more of my videos need to slap you across the face before you realize that that hustle talk is real, bro. You have to follow it. You got the same 24 hours in a day as everybody else. You know what I mean? And you just can't be stupid with your money, bro. And that's the thing, like, bro, I'm not some fucking crypto millionaire. I'm not none of that, bro. I just fucking go to work, save my fucking money, you know what I mean? Make a couple moves here and there. And the moves that you make, they have to be the risky ones, bro. Because obviously there's just more reward there, you know? So, yeah, you can move from the store you're at to the store 2 blocks up the road, you know, as if you're doing something worth achieving, you know, or you can make the risky moves, bro. You gotta move to motherfucking London, you know what I mean? You gotta move to Canada, bro. You gotta move to Hawaii, you know? You gotta take like the real risks, bro. And most people just aren't willing to take any kind of risk. And doing what I do for a living, like, another problem I see with people is most people don't want to fucking work at all. It shocks me how many people I come across who are behind on all their bills, you know, struggling to make ends meet, and you offer them more money and they just don't take it, bro. It's like if you're a truck driver and you're struggling to make ends meet, and someone says, okay, well, you do this route and you make more fucking money. Like, bro, most people are just gonna sit around and starve, bro. They'll sit around and starve, you know what I mean? It's like no survival instinct, you know? And that's one of the differences between people, you know? I think that I do that better than your average, which is why my life has turned out not extravagant, but better than your average, you know? Let's say you're 22 years old. The one thing that you really have to understand, and you got to understand like early on in life, is help ain't coming from nowhere else, bro. And it's funny how when I talk to a younger person, they always think like, okay, well, by the time I'm 35, I'll have all that stuff figured out. And you won't, bro. You won't be running shit, bro. You'll be exactly where the fuck you're at, bro. Unless you really understand, bro, that no one's coming to save you. Like, a fucking $100,000 isn't just gonna fucking fall on your lap one day, bro. You know what I mean? Like, it costs to be the fucking boss. You know what I mean? In both directions, you know? Like, it's gonna cost me, and those motherfuckers gonna pay me. You know what I mean?